Okay, we're here looking at the latest incarnation of the program, having a look at the Caulfield meeting 21st of the 9th, just to focus on a few of the features. So now if we click on race 1, you'll see that it comes up with you have saved market load, so you have the options yes, no or cancel. So we'll go yes. It then shows some of the work that's been done on the race. So we can see then we can sort it according to the chances and so on, any of the changes that you make. So for example, if we change barrier penalty to say 3, and then we go to another race and then return back to it, the changes remain. Okay, so that's one advantage the program now has, is that, well, it did do this before, but it got lost somewhere. Now you can, if you make any changes or comments or so on, all the changes will occur if you then select that race again. Now if we have a look at the form of a horse, we'll have a look at the winner, Whiskey on the Hill. You see now there are a few new features that have been included. The filters, now there's some filters, so you can very quickly just select to see what track rating, fast, good, slow, and so on. It also got synthetic sand and dirt, so you can select any of those and you can combine those together. There's some additional filters, including first up, second up, third up, runs at the track, wins, places, and runs around the distance. So the distance is plus or minus 50 meters on short distances and a larger amount on longer distances. Now any of these ones here are on off. So for example, you can check for first up runs. There's its 3 first up runs that it's had. You need to switch that off to then go and look at another one, say second up, and so on. Runs on the track. Let's have one run on the track. It's won 3 races elsewhere. It's got a variety of places, and around the distance it's had races of various types. So they're the new summary features. The other filters still work. You can click on the other filters, you can select runs for a particular jockey, track, barriers, change the distance if you want to. That's some of the features. Control G will bring up gear changes. Control G, I hope, will bring up gear changes. Control G, there you go, Stephen. That will bring up gear changes, and so you can look at those. They're quite useful, and if the results have been put in, then you will get the results according to what happened with that particular gear change. Gear changes can be very useful for racing. There are a few other features. If you click on this button, it now gives you some graphs. So here we have a pie chart of the various classes that have been run in this race. There's a whole stack of them in this case. It's probably of limited value, but if you click on one of the, if you click on some of the pie segments, you will get the horses that have run in those races. Some of these features are not working quite as well as they could at the moment. So yes, if you click on one of the pie features, one of the pie segments, if you click on one of the pie segments, it will show the horses that run in that particular class. Similarly, distance, you click on 1600 meters, it'll show you all the horses that run between 1600 and 1700 meters effectively. Track condition, these figures, these charts may be of limited value, but in this case it's showing the majority of runs have been on good Ford tracks and so on. You may get some value out of these, you may not. As far as an individual horse goes, we go back to Whiskey on the Hill, you can look at similar information about that horse. So we have the record breakdown, so this is record and all gears, so this is all the gear the horse has been carrying, and class, you can look at the class runs for that particular horse, distance, track condition, and month stats, which have probably only got limited value. This update has got including workouts. You can also look at just the workouts by themselves, that might be of some value to you. And down the bottom it tells you the details, so 5 starts in workouts for 2 places. So that may be of some value to you. There are a few more shortcuts that have been changed. So for example, now the day summary is under summary. And there are some other shortcuts that may have changed. That's the main one that's been moved, so it's in there. It used to be miscellaneous. So there, that's a very quick overview of some of the new features in the program.